Hi everybody, just a real quick video here to show you. Pete Johnson had a question about on your WordPress website, or frankly any other website, how to embed YouTube videos into your site and to switch on or off some of the features of YouTube videos. For example, when a typical YouTube video ends, when you embed it into your site, it shows related videos. And obviously that's an undesirable feature, an undesirable function for your website, especially if it's a sales letter, a sales video, for student lead generation, or frankly for student service. You don't want to show them, related videos that are just related to martial arts in general that might be promoting another school or, something like that, right? So it's desirable to be able to switch that functionality off. And YouTube, frankly, is probably the best service to stream videos from for the layman, for someone who doesn't want to invest in service and things like that. And layman's not even the right term. YouTube is always going to be way ahead of technology, right? They're always going to be leading technology. So when HTML5 becomes the standard, YouTube is going to re-encode all your videos for you, right? They're a very reliable source. So many of our clients are hosting all their stuff on YouTube. Self-hosting creates all sorts of other concerns, so let me just walk you through that real quick. So here's how to embed your video into your WordPress member site or your WordPress site and switch off a bunch of functions. So all you're going to do is go to your YouTube video. Obviously in your video manager, you just select which one you want. This is a presentation I did at AMS's Martial Arts Expo a year ago. And you just go to the share item, and then you can click the embed code. And here's the embed code that we're going to use for our website. So I'm gonna just copy that. Now in this particular case, this has a checkbox, show suggested videos when video finishes. And you can just see that I've unchecked that. So that basically just turns that off, right? As soon as you uncheck that, you get this little comment right here at the end of your video that says REL equals 0, which means related videos equals 0. It's not going to show related videos, right? So that's the quick answer to Pete's question. But it actually brings up a few other questions. So I'm going to copy this embed code and I'm going to drop it over here in my WordPress site. I'm just going to put here sample. Let's see here. Here is how to turn off features in your YouTube embedded videos. Okay, so then I'm just going to go to my text editor, the text piece of it. I'm going to drop in my embed code that I just selected. And you'll see right here, this is the URL to your video, right? Just that part of it. That's the only thing you really need to pay attention to for this particular argument today. So this is the URL to the video. And this part is the actual URL to the video. Everything after this question mark, everything after this question mark are basically remarks or commands that tell YouTube to display the video in a certain way, right? So this one already says REL equals 0, which means related videos, don't show them. That's exactly what I want, okay? So let's post this, and well, let's save it as a draft and save draft, and then we'll take a look at what that looks like on the front side of the site. So let's preview this. And then you've got your video. It's going to play, and I guess you'll just have to trust me. It's a 33-minute video. I guess you'll just have to trust me at the end of the video when it ends. Let's see what happens. Play. Thank you guys so much. Okay, nice round of applause. Okay, good. And then it just starts right back over at the beginning. See, it did not display any related videos. So that's the easy. That's item number one. Item number two is, in a lot of cases, you might want to disable the title bar up here. You might want to disable the controls. You might want to disable a lot of this stuff so that people don't navigate to YouTube away from your website, right? So I would recommend in a lead generation website that you disable almost everything. So you see this title. If somebody clicks that title, it's going to take them over to your YouTube page, and you don't want that. You want to keep them on the website, so you don't want any distractions. So we can turn that off too. So I'm going to go back to that embed code, and after this question mark, it's REL equals 0, related videos equals 0, and I'm going to put an ampersand, meaning and, basically, show info equals 0. Whoops, equals 0. So show info equals 0. Let's save that draft. And let's take a look at that. Let's see what that looks like when we render it. Show info equals 0 basically gets rid of the title. See, the titles are gone, right? The title, the thumb up, the thumbs down, all that stuff are gone, right? So that's another command that I might want to use, show info equals 0. There's another command, and again, I'm just going to put it after my show info equals 0. I'm going to put another ampersand, and I'm going to put controls. Well, let me do this. Let's do and autoplay, P-L-A-Y, equals 1. So 0 means no, 1 means yes, right? So I better spell it right, autoplay equals 1. So if I save that again, when I go back to my site, this video, when the page loads, the video will autoplay.
Okay.
See,
well, anyway,
starts automatically without me having to click the play button, right? So in many implementations, I want it to autoplay. For example, if it's a video on a squeeze page, I don't want to have to make the customer, the prospect, click play. I want the video just to play automatically, right? So in some implementations, I want them to have to click play, but you get the idea, right? Now, maybe I want them to click play, and maybe I don't want them to really be able to see easily how to turn it off or to see how long the video is going to be. There might be some applications where you may want to hide that. You may not want to give them control over the website, over the video, right? You might want to hide all that. So I'm going to go back to my string again, this string after the URL. I'm going to put another ampersand, and I'm going to put controls equals 0. So no controls, right? Save draft. I think controls is right. I may not have the syntax right on that, but let me check. Yeah. So now look.
Okay. Well, anyway, if we haven't met...
Okay, so now look. It auto-played. It isn't showing the titles at the top, and it's not showing the controls at the bottom.
So a lot of you guys I haven't met yet.
You can get a very clean, very smooth look without any extraneous activity happening on your video. Okay? So the magic sauce here is really simple. It's after the URL, after the full URL of your YouTube video, there'll be a question mark, and if there's not, you put one there, a question mark, and then you can put any of these commands, rel equals 0, show info equals 0 or 1, autoplay equals 1 or 0, controls equals 1 or 0. Obviously, if you want controls on, you don't have to put anything there, but you get the idea, right? And I'll document this down here below this video so you can take a look at it. So, Pete, hope that helps. Anybody else who's embedding YouTube videos, hope that helps. It's a pretty simple process, and it gives you a lot of functionality with YouTube. Again, YouTube is a pretty reliable service to work with. So, hope it's useful. Talk to you guys soon.